Hello everyone and welcome to my YONE matchup guide. Today we'll be talking about how to play YONE versus FIORA. First we're going to talk about the items, then talk about the runes, give the goals that we are aiming for in this lane, and last we are going to show an actual example of how this matchup is supposed to look like. So let's talk about the items. In this game I decided to go for D-Blade. But if you want and you're not quite sure about how this matchup can go for and you want to be a bit more on the safer side, you can go for this shield and you can combine it as well with second wind from the runes. Otherwise the items, the first item is just like always going to be Kraken into I, since in this current patch it is the best one to go for, the best combo. In this game as well, I decided to go for third item Omens because they had 3 AD champions and they were quite fed. FIORA, Talon, and especially Aphelios. Aphelios deals some crit, so Omens is quite a good option. For a fourth item, I was looking for to go for Distance, but GA was going to be a fairly good option as well. And as a last option, GA was what I was gonna be aiming for because the only AP champions that they had was going to be Fizz, or the other option is to go for Anthemas chains for Fizz and to just get to stack Anthemas chains against Fizz to reduce his damage as much as possible without having to go directly for an MR item against him. Otherwise, when it comes about the runes, LT into Triumph, Alacrity, and in Last End is the fairly typical combo to go for. When it comes about Resolve Tree, in this game I went for Demolish plus Bomb Plating. You can go for Second Wind as well. Like I said, if you decide to start with this shield. The reason I decided to go for Bomb Plating was because my team comp in this game was not exactly that good when it comes about the synergy, so I was mostly aiming for to get for the landing phase and go and split push on the sideline, applying as much pressure as possible and looking to force mistakes from within my team this way. So otherwise, when it comes about other options, you can be looking to go for Overgrowth if you not like to go for Demolish. Revitalize is a fairly decent option as well, considering that you have a support that heals quite a bit, or simply a champion that heals and shields quite a bit from your team. Or maybe if you decide to go for Lifesteal build. Unflinching is going to be a fairly decent option as well if the enemy team has some CC. Let's say you play against Riven, Unflinching is actually going to be a very good option. And then when it comes about the last row, attack speed into adaptive force and armor is pretty much going to be the go-to for this lane. The goals for the laning phase are right here, you can see them on the screen. Make sure to write them down and have them right next to you whenever you'll be looking to go in a game and play YONE against FIORA. Quick interruption of the video. Do you want to level up your gameplay and get the results you've been dreaming of? Join my mentorship program, where you will learn how to play the game at its highest level. The first 100 people to sign up today will get 30 extra minutes. Join the already satisfied students with great and fast results. Try 100% risk-free and get a full refund if you will not be satisfied. Link in the description below. Now back to the video. So against FIORA, guys, what we need to do is mainly be careful about her passive. Be careful where her passive is pointing at and make it as difficult as possible for her to hit that. If you want, you can do the following as well, which is bet her into dashing in for the passive hit with her Q, and when she dashes in, you can go for QW or for WQ if you can predict in time her dash. So with W you can tank her dash damage, her Q damage basically, plus passive, and with Q immediately you can trade back, or just QW is going to be the more secure option because Q will hit immediately. And W is a fairly long range and it's fairly wide as well, so that is most likely going to hit too. Preferably we want the wave to push towards us, so we can have the wave here. Eventually look to bait out her W with our Q3, but Q3 is going to be from max range. When it comes about the duels, we have to just poke, go for short burst trades and poke, and eventually once there is going to be an HP advantage for us between 20 and 40% HP, that's when we can go for an extended trade. But the more difficult you make it for a FIORA to hit her passive, the more beneficial it is going to be for you. Does FIORA skill YONE 1v1? Yes. Stats wise, yes, but otherwise you can still kill her. Based on stats and kit, she does win. Alright, not allowing her to proc PTA. Ah, she went the other way for the Q. Gets level 2 here. Alright, that's fine. She wasn't able to go for anything more afterwards because of the tower. Well, this minion dies and I get level 2, so I can bait in. For this, see? She thinks she wins, but bitch psych, she doesn't. I'll have to pull the wave as well, thin it out. I think this is going to be enough to some extent. Alright, this is going to be enough now. I believe I should be able to win the 1v1 between me and her. My DPS is more because of double dagger. I'll have to poke her down as much as possible. Nice. That is amazing. Now let the wave push towards me. Get the freeze. And it is free. Ignite is coming up as well. E is coming up. Perfect. Sidestep W. And that's it. Good stuff. And remember, when she comes in to fight you, you immediately have to watch for the next vital, where it will be coming from, which direction. So with Yone, at least you can immediately dash away from that direction. Oh, motherfucker. Away from that direction. Make it as easy as possible for you to simply not allow her to hit, how's it called? That is going to be it. Unfortunately, after level 6 with FIORA there was not that much action going on, but quick tips regarding that. The majority of the time you would like to bait her into using ultimate, and kite with E or Q3 or both to waste the duration of her ultimate. The cases where you'll be able to stay and fight her during her ultimate will be rare. You want to avoid them as much as possible because she gets quite some movement speed, making your Qs very difficult to hit. But if you have no other option, stay close to a wall to make her last ultimate vital as difficult as possible to hit. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe for future content, hit the notification bell to be notified for future videos, like the video, comment any video ideas or ways to improve those kind of videos, and share the video with anyone who you will think will benefit from it. I will see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.
Too fast, life moving in slow-mo. I'm a god, but I actually don't know. I mean, better put your pride aside. I'm a Benz, get more like a Volvo. Your best stuff looks like my words. Synapses, fire and burst. Got the whole crew with me, about to do damage. You know we ain't average. I ain't gonna say this again, but it's in my time. Better look in my eyes. I'm a genius in the skies with my heart on my sleeve. You can force you a block to a king in his prime. Everybody got a line. Sit back with the stars in line. I finesse like my life on the 9 was a diamond in the rough, and now I shine. No one could stop us, they'll try, but they won't. Nada nos puede parar.